He gave it in the wilderness under a tree. Because the Quran is a book of prophecy after the Messiah Jesus, it is talking about the coming Jesus, not the Jesus that is already passed. So, of course, the story in the Quran 19 about the birth of Jesus, and in Revelation 12 is going to be the same story. But both of those happen after Jesus, because the book of Revelation revealed to John, son of Zebedee, in the year 96 through 98, while he was the Isle of Patmos. And this was 98 years after Isa and Messiah had went on, or passed on. So this was now talking about the Messiah to come. But much confusion, intentional confusion, has been introduced into the Bible so that man will not be ready for that great day that mentions in the book of Malachi. Great and dreadful day of the Lord. With me? Or shrine is real purpose is a heavenly host, the soldiers of God. And we're supposed to be preparing ourselves for the coming of the Messiah. And we know that according to that same book of Revelation chapter 12, that the devil has a host of angelic beings that war against Michael and have been cast to the earth and could not get back in heaven anymore. That's what it says in Revelation 12. So we must acknowledge and believe in the Bible, or accept the Bible, or confirm it, whatever way you got it, that the devil's heavenly host is walking around with us. Now, somebody might want to say, right, they are the white people. Very convenient. The devil don't have a race. The devil don't come in colors and shades. The devil has a purpose. The devil has a reason. And that reason is to disrupt the natural order. And that means after hardship comes ease. That's also a Bible and a Quran story. Man has lived through the hardship of Matthew 24. Right? Nation shall rise against nation, kingdom against kingdom, pestilence, all of these diseases, all the famines and the floods and the prophecy, the people going crazy and kids shooting kids, that if it was possible, they'd even be able to fool the science, the elite. But for the world's sake, they can't. Because God has sped up time. It says the Bible. He sped up time. Otherwise, we get tricked. We are supposed to be preparing for the birth of this Messiah. Quran acknowledges him in Arabic as El Messiah. The Jews call him Mashiach. Persians call him Messiah. Christians call him Christos. Whatever name you call on, there is a being coming to this world. Coming from another world. If you want to say that's heaven, that's your business. You want to call it Jannah, that's your business. Whatever language you chose, because all the languages speaking after Babylon are not the original language. With that, whether you read the Bible in Hebrew, the Quran in Arabic, and the New Testament in Greek, because it's after Babylon, when all the tongues have been confused, then you're not reading in the language of God anyway. You understand what I'm saying? Because Hebrew came in Genesis chapter 13. And if Hebrew came out in Genesis chapter 13, then Hebrew was after the Babylon story. After the so-called God Adonai came down and basically earth to confound the tongues of man. So Torah, Tanakh, and Hebrew is not original language of God. And you want to find God's language, you have to go back again to Revelation chapter 3 verse 14. But in the book of Revelation chapter 3 verse 14, it literally tells you the name of the God that witnessed the creation of the God of the Torah. They call him the Ammon. They call him Piel Mem in Greek. It has a definite article, the faithful, the true witness. And they're not talking about Jesus. They're talking about the God that watched the birth and creation of God Jehovah. You say, watch the birth and creation of God Jehovah? Well, yes. Jehovah had a gradual creation in his life. Because if you open the Bible to Genesis chapter 1, verse 1, you get the name Elohim first. You see that? It says Rashish, or as from the head of things. Created Elohim, and with Shemarim, that means the earth. You understand? But the name in there is Elohim, the plural for deities. As you move down to Genesis, the 24th verse, it becomes Yahweh Elohim, the Lord God. Went from God, infinite, to the Lord God. And then when you get further, it just becomes, then man becomes called the name of Jehovah by the time you get Genesis 4. So God, in a sense, had a form of a metamorphosis. He went from Elohim, or God, in Genesis, to the Lord God, until just the Lord. Then after that, he became many different Almighty, Shaddai, a whole bunch of different attributes. It came from different people's cultures and can be traced to different languages. So there's a metamorphosis of God. So the real name of God is Ammon in the Bible. Ammon-Ra, ancient Egyptian deity. And there's multiple stories on how Ammon-Ra came into existence, which we can get into at another time. Whether we call him Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Elohim, Adonai, Shaddai, Ulu, God, Dios, however we complicate, still end up back in Egypt. Really? So our job in this day and time is to prepare for the coming of the real Messiah. The dreadful day of the Lord, as spoken of in the book of Malachi, the last book of the Old Testament. Or Malachi means in Hebrew is Malachi. That means my angel. Look for my angel to come. When my angel comes, you'll know the dreadful day of the Lord is coming. They said it's coming like what? They call him in the Bible the Son of Righteousness. Shemarai to Sadoki. The Son of Righteousness. S-U-N is right in there. Not S-O-N, which is bar of N. In Malachi, it said, watch for the Son, S-U-N, of righteousness. The Son is going to bring healing. You know where you're at right now? You're in a day of scorching heat, where tropical climates have moved into the Western world, where the sun is starting to burn people up.